Hi, in this video we're going to be talking about the free HelpWire remote assistance app. So this can be used to help other people or log into other computers over the internet to provide support, or you could also use it just for remote control if you have another computer you want to control from a different location. All right, so how it works is you need the HelpWire operator for the computer that's going to be doing the controlling, and then there's a client that you'll need to install on the computers that you're going to be accessing, but you could just send somebody a link to that client and then they could just download it and be connected to you right on the spot. So what you want to do first is go to the website, do the download. You probably should sign up for a free account because then you get full access for all the features, but that's up to you, but I recommend it. So once you do the quick download, you'll have this HelpWire setup. So you just double click that to install it. So one catch here is if you install it, it doesn't seem to put it under your apps here, under H for example, but you can do a search for it and open it that way. And otherwise it's just located under Program Files, HelpWire Operator. But once you get the web interface going, you could probably just bookmark the website and not even have to run this. Okay, so I'm going to close this out completely like we were starting from scratch. Run the HelpWire exe. So it opens the app here and automatically gives me a link to send to the clients. But I just want to log in so I could see my interface here. And then we'll connect to a client after that. All right, so we have the interface here with your account. So you could add a profile picture, a company logo if you want to, uh, add your own name. Then here's the clients I have connected, just one. And you can see here that this client here is still online, so I could reconnect to it if I need to. And we'll be going over to this client in a second here. And then here's your timeline. And then they have this unattended access feature, which is in beta, so I'm not sure if that's ready to use yet or not. And then you can log out from here. All right, so now I have this other Windows 11 computer online here. So let's go over to that and see what it looks like. So you can see here, remote access already granted to the operator. You can revoke it from here, send a message, then it shows the history here. All right, so let's go back over to our main computer here and reconnect into this and see how it works. And then we'll do a new connection to another computer. Okay, I'm going to click on connect, open the operator. So this will open up the actual client here, the software. It just gives you a little information about copying files, which we'll do too in a second. All right, so now you can see we are on the remote computer, and there's the screen that we saw over there. And then you could also request admin access. So if you do that, it'll pop up a message on their computer, and they need to approve it. And then we have the option for unattended access, which is still in beta, so you could try that out to see how that works. Then we have options here for your screens, full screen, a few settings here, fit the screen, high quality, fast connection, same control alt delete, change the language, and so on. Now you can just get on the computer and do what you need to do. We have this section here. You want to send them a message. And if they want to kick you off, they could just click on revoke access to do so. Now I've been disconnected. Now you can see it's been denied here, so I would have to send them a new request to get back on, and then they would have to allow me back on. Okay, so even though we're disconnected here, we still have it in our client list. We have the client info as well, if you wanted to add some information here. Then you could also remove it from here too if you don't want it. All right, so now let's add a new client. So it gives you a link here, so we're going to copy this link, go over to a Windows 10 computer for something different, and then we'll paste this link in the browser. So obviously you'd have to email this link or send via instant messenger or however you want to get it to them. All right, so now let's go over to another computer, open a browser, and paste this in. All right, press enter here. All right, now it's downloading the client. Let's save it in our downloads, run it. Then it'll give you this generic message for the user you're connecting to. All right, so let's go back over to a main computer and see what it looks like. All right, so now you can see we have Windows 10 Pro 22H2. And then we can request access when we're ready to control the computer. So we'll do that. And it gives you a little summary here in your timeline. So waiting for approval on Windows 10. So let's go back there. All right, so now we have grant access or deny. Let's grant access. All right, back to the main computer again. All right, now we can click on connect. Open the operator. All right, now we're in. So if we wanted to request admin access here, or you could do admin access with credentials. Let's just do this real quick. Waiting for approval. Now we got to go back over to this computer to allow it. All right, grant access. Say yes to the UAC prompt. All right. So now we have our admin access. All right, back over to the main computer. Okay, so now let's try out the file copy. Let's say we wanted to send this Word document here. You just right click on it, copy, go right into the interface here for the remote client, paste it in. So you don't have to actually set up a file transfer window or open some secondary app. You can actually just copy and paste just like you're on the same computer. All right, and then when you're done, you could just close it out here. And you can see it's still ready to connect, so it leaves the session technically open. So the person on the other end would have to close their client, or you could close it for them and kick yourself off if you wanted to kill the session here. And you can see you have your clients here. You can toggle back and forth and connect to them as needed. All right, so once again, just go to the website, make an account, download the HelpWire app on your main computer, install it, and then just run it. It'll give you a link, and then you could send that link over to whatever computer you want to control. They'll download the client real quick, establish the connection, give you access, and then you'll be in. And then you'll have your client list here, and then you can access them as needed. Unless, of course, they close the app, then you'll have to send them another request for access. But if they leave it running, then you should be able to get back in as needed, like you see here. And then you can see, too, you have this link up here. It changes depending on which one you're clicking on. So if you need to send them another link, you can do that. All right, so I'll put a link in the description for HelpWire, and then you could download it and try it out for yourself. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.